Let's get into the papers, because in the Sun today, Gab Gunner boost for Mick. Mark Irwin saying that Gabriel Jesus is back in Arsenal training just 3 weeks after he went knee surgery. Had a bit of a clear out. He could return for Manchester United's visit to the Emirates a week on Sunday.
Yeah, you got to be careful with knees. You come back too early, you can...
They said it wasn't a major operation or nothing. It was just something like a clip was in there, and it was just irritating him a little bit. So they had to get it done. But he's got it. He's had it done now, and the good news, he's back training again. But you know, Eddie's done okay. Eddie Nketiah. You know, he's lively, isn't he? He's just had a couple of chances. Don't get me wrong, against Palace.
I think
he's not an out and out.
He's got to be more clinical.
Yes,
that's the word, clinical.
Also on the Mail Online today, Ray, this is an interesting one for you. A summer fire sale is underway at the Emirates Stadium as Arsenal look to raise £100 million by trimming as many as 9 players from Mikel Arteta's squad. So obviously they've splashed out on Declan Rice, Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber, who's obviously now got his ACL injury. They've let go of Granit Xhaka, of course, Matt Turner. But what else do they need to do? There's 9 players mentioned here.
Well, Balogun's the one that's probably worth the most money, I should imagine.
40 million linked to
Tierney's another
Monaco.
one, which I like Tierney. I think he's a really top player. But whether he suits how Mikel Arteta wants to play, I don't know. I mean, Zinchenko probably will come back in at left back because Tommy Yasu's out now. But you've got Rob Holding, maybe. You've got Cedric. You've got Tavares, I think it is. You've got quite a few players behind the scenes you've forgot about, really.
Do you know who I'm not sure about, Ray? And I hate to say this, and I hope he proves me wrong, is Havertz. I don't know where he's
You've still got to give him a chance, Al.
I'll give him a chance, but the jury's out
at the moment, I mean, he's gone into a new club, and all I'm hoping for that he can get the same impact that he done for Odegaard, because Odegaard come into the side and he improved so much under Mikel Arteta. So I'm just hoping that can happen with Havertz, but it's not guaranteed.
I want him to do well.
You're taking a gamble with any player when you're buying him for that sort of money. But I'm not going to judge anybody after 2 games in the Premier League. But he can improve. But sometimes it does take time to bed into a team, a different sort of role he's playing now as a number 8 sort of. And Xhaka done a great job last year playing that role. He's got to have that defensive duties as well. I know he went up front at the end of the game against Crystal Palace. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the competition for places in midfield are very strong. Trossard, you've got quite a few players who can play in there, as Gabby says there. Smith Rowe's obviously waiting for his opportunity. But I think that Mikel Arteta must have seen something in him, or Edu must have seen something in him to say, well, let's spend that money on him. Now they've got to work with him in training to get the best out of him. And we'll have to wait and see over the course of, say, 10 games to see how he does.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.